Hello, my crafty friends. This is Mary. Welcome back to Cardz TV. Today we're going to make a card using my favorite card fold, and that is an S-fold card. We haven't done one of those in a while. We'll use the Art Philosophy cartridge, this paper pad from Echo Park, and this is a pretty one. I've shopped my stash again, guys, so this one's a couple of years old. I'm not sure if you can still get it, but it's got some beautiful papers in it. It's called Splendid Sunshine. I love that name. And for the sentiment, since this is a Mother's Day card, we're going to use the Cardz TV Mother's Day stamp set. This is our stamp set of the week. This is very limited, guys, very limited. So if you want this set, you need to jump right in and get it. But while quantities last, it's $9.99 plus shipping and handling. And we have Happy Mother's Day. There's no other like my mother. Mom, you're the best. God could not be everywhere, so he created mothers. Mom, you rock. I'm so blessed to have you as my mom. Mother is another word for love. Mothers hold their children's hands for a while, their hearts forever. Always caring, always giving, always loved. You've been like a mother to me. For my grandmother on Mother's Day, and my mother, my friend. Now we're going to use Happy Mother's Day on the front, and on the inside, since my mother and mother-in-law have passed away, I'm making this card one for my daughter and one for my daughter-in-law. So on the inside, we're going to put, mothers hold their children's hands for a while, their hearts forever. I thought that was so pretty. So if you want this one, guys, jump in quick. There's not many of these to go around. So I'll get what we need over here, and we'll get started on this card. Most of you know how to make an S-fold card because we've done this one before. But for those that don't, we've got a white card base, and it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 when folded, and it's folded over here on the side. And all you do to make an S fold is just take this side right here, fold it back to the fold line, and put your crease right there with your bone folder, and you've got an S fold card. And it stands up very nicely. It's a really simple card to do, but it makes a great presentation when you give this to somebody. Now, I'll have all the dimensions for you at the end of the video, so we're just going to jump right in and get this card made. I love these colors. We've got pink and green and a little bit of light blue, navy blue, and a little touch of yellow. So for the inside, I've got this pretty pink mat. It's going down first. And then this beautiful flowered mat, which is going to go on top. So you can see that pink just frames that pattern paper really nicely and helps it stand out from the white card base. And then for the front, we've got another piece of that pretty pink, which is going to go on that side, and then this green and light green polka dot. So I'm going to get my adhesive and get this adhered down, and you'll see how quickly this card goes together. It's pretty fast. We've got our card base all ready. Isn't that pretty? Now, if you'd like to, you can cut another pink mat and another green polka dot mat to cover the inside, but I'm not going to do that with my cards today. And you can see how nicely that does stand up. It makes a really pretty card. Now, I need something for my image on the front. And I like to do a mat for my image to go on. And then I have one in the same size for the inside. So for my inside mat, I've cut this one, and I've already stamped it using that Cardz TV Mother's Day stamp set. Mothers hold their children's hands for a while, their hearts forever. That's going to go on the inside. And then when I get the one on the front, that is going to hide that. But what I like about this one is it also has a little frame to go around it. And I've cut that out of some of that pretty green. And you can see that's going to go just like that on the front. Now let me tell you where I found these pretty mats. I used the Art Philosophy cartridge. And I found that mat on page 53. Right down here. So I cut 2 of these out of white. And I cut these at 2 3/4 inches. And then for the frame, I came up here to layer. And I cut 1 frame out of green. Also at 2 3/4 inches. And to save time, I went ahead and used my Memento Tuxedo Black ink and stamped that. And I'm going to take my 2-way glue pen and get this frame on here, and then we'll come back and get this and the inside sentiment attached. And then I've got one more thing that's really going to make this card pretty. I've got my frame adhered down, and I've got some adhesive on the back of my inside sentiment, and we're going to go ahead and line this up so that it's in the center, top to bottom and side to side. And this is going to help us know where to put that shape on the front. Now you can see where that is, so we're just going to adhere this to the front. And the 2 points line up right along the edge there, which is perfect. So we know we're only going to put adhesive right there. We'll go ahead and get that done. And line this back up so it hides that inside sentiment. It really makes it easy using this shape with the point on there. Look, perfect, guys. Now, I wanted something to go down here to really make this card pretty. And I was looking at these flowers on the inside, and there's a flower that's very similar to this one right here in the Art Philosophy cartridge. And that's on page 50. Here we go. It's this flower right here. So I took some more of that pretty pink and cut the base for the flower, and then I used white to cut the top so that it overlaps. And I cut this flower and the top part at 1.5 inches. I'm going to take my 2-way glue pen, and you want to make sure you get this lined up just right. There we go. So I'm going to adhere this together with my 2-way glue pen. I'm going to put it right there, and I wanted a leaf to go on either side. So I turned over to page 56 in the Art Philosophy cartridge, and here's a leaf right here. I didn't cut the veins. It was just so small, and I didn't like the way it looked. But I did cut 2 of the leaves at 1.25 inches, and that's page 56. And I've got them. I'm going to glue my flower together with my 2-way glue pen, and then I'm going to pop it up on some foam tape with these 2 leaves. Isn't that pretty? I love that. Okay, y'all, here is my finished card, and I think it turned out so very pretty. Now, I'm using this for a Mother's Day card for my daughter and my daughter-in-law, and I think they're really going to like it. But you could also stamp Happy Birthday, Thank you so much, Get well soon, Thinking of you. You could use this card for lots of different occasions. So on the front of this one, we have Happy Mother's Day. And then on the inside, mothers hold their children's hands for a while, their hearts forever. And I still have room to write an additional sentiment and sign my name. I love S-fold cards. They look hard, but they're so easy, and they turn out so pretty. So there we have it, guys. Thank you so much for coming by today. And I will see you again soon with another card. Bye now.